Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just a little over 1 month away from its official release by Disney and Lucasfilm that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of fans are truly looking forward to is, of course, how J.J. Abrams is going to connect this film to the prequels and the originals, especially the fact that this movie will also borrow elements from Star Wars Legends, also known as the expanded universe that a lot of fans know and love from the 1990s into the early 2000s before Disney pretty much took over Lucasfilm back in 2012. Now, we do know that The Rise of Skywalker is going to be a very important film by Disney and Lucasfilm, not just for themselves as companies, but also for us, the Star Wars community, and how we are going to perceive the final film of the Skywalker saga. I mean, let's face it, this is a historical film that really does matter a lot to Disney and Lucasfilm because it really is going to determine exactly where the franchise will stand in the future. Now, with that being said, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the big plans by Disney and Lucasfilm, and specifically actor Hayden Christensen and the character of Anakin Skywalker, well, this is where things begin to get a little unfortunate for the character of Anakin and even actor Hayden Christensen. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about this is that it's explained that during the reshoots of the film, during the months of August, September, and October, is when Disney and Lucasfilm were making many adjustments to the second and third acts of the movie. It's explained that Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy convinced J.J. Abrams the role of Anakin Skywalker to roll with the idea of the Chosen One prophecy being handed down to either Rey or Kylo Ren, and that they were all leaning toward one of the endings to feature Rey becoming the new Chosen One. It's explained that originally one of the scenes in the original cut of the film featured Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost in a confrontation with Palpatine's Sith spirit, where Anakin, portrayed by Hayden Christensen, would still be considered the Chosen One in The Rise of Skywalker. It's explained that Kathleen Kennedy wanted J.J. Abrams to change that vision for the film and to give the prophecy over to either Rey or Kylo Ren. Additionally, it's explained that one of the vital scenes for Hayden Christensen that were filmed would have involved Anakin bringing an end to Palpatine's Sith spirit by bringing the spirit of Sidious into the netherworld of the Force, reflecting on how Palpatine died in the expanded universe due to the light side energy in the netherworld killing him instantaneously. Now, Lucasfilm did not want Hayden Christensen as Anakin to take over the limelight from both Rey and Kylo's encounter with Sidious at the very end of the movie. So let's go over a couple of parts about this and as to why I believe that this is a big disrespect by Lucasfilm to actor Hayden Christensen and specifically to the character of Anakin Skywalker. I don't know if you guys are with me on this or pretty much against me with this, but I will say that in my point of view, the Chosen One and the only Chosen One that there will ever be is Anakin Skywalker. Really. I mean, if you look at the prequels, the Chosen One prophecy was all about Anakin, being brought up to become a Jedi, eventually becoming Darth Vader, and sacrificing himself to destroy the Sith once and for all. That, of course, being Palpatine and redeeming himself as Anakin Skywalker once more, saving his son, Luke Skywalker. That's why he is indeed the Chosen One. Now, the fact that they want to hand the Chosen One down to either Rey or Kylo Ren, to me, it just doesn't make sense at all, and the fact that they even had a planned scene for Hayden Christensen that Kathleen Kennedy wanted to put to the wayside and cut, in which she did, involved basically the Force Ghost of Anakin Skywalker bringing the Sith spirit of Palpatine into the netherworld of the Force. This is exactly how Palpatine died in the expanded universe, in a different way, but very similar. In the EU, Palpatine's Sith spirit essentially travels into the body of a Jedi, and that Jedi is actually dying at the time, and once he dies, he goes into the netherworld, killing Palpatine once and for all. That's how he dies in the Dark Empire comic line. It's a very interesting death, and the fact that they were going to roll with that idea originally before the reshoots during the months of August, September, and October really was a big deal. And in my point of view, I think that this really is a big Lucasfilm fail on Anakin Skywalker's part and on actor Hayden Christensen's, part. I think that really there was so much potential involving the prophecy of the Chosen One pretty much being given over to Anakin Skywalker again and having him take part in Palpatine's destruction in Episode 9. And I think that's one thing that a lot of fans are going to have a lot of issues with in this movie, the fact that Palpatine is back in the flesh, alive and well. pretty much the fact that he never really died. At the very end of Return of the Jedi, a lot of fans are taking it in different ways. Some people would say that yes, you know, he did make a great sacrifice, he saved his own son, and his son got to live on to become a Jedi Master. And the other side of fans would say that it really does erase the redemption or the sacrifice of Anakin Skywalker to destroy the Sith once and for all, to only postpone it, right? So I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.